Good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Good.
I know we are kind of living and going through different times, so thank you so much for the time.
You too.
Seriously, much. 2 days ago, you posted to your Instagram the 9-year-old bass player. It was definitely amazing. Can you tell us
So
about?
so incredible, right?
Absolutely. Who shared it with you? How did it find it way? How did it find its way to the page?
One of my friends sent it to me, and I think he found his I don't know how he had tagged me and saw it. Then he had tagged one of my friends, and my friend sent it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" And then I looked at it, and it's like this young kid who plays bass better than anyone I've ever met, and I'm like, "This is." And he did incredible remix on Baby I'm Jealous, and I was like, "This kid is so special." He was so thankful too. He like messaged me. He's like, "Thank you so much." He's like, "Can I get a follow now?"
Is there any chance in the future of a potential collab? Maybe he doesn't just have to cover "Baby I'm Jealous," but you actually give him a bass line or something to play.
Honestly, never say never. I mean, like I think that anything is possible. He is so talented, and I'm always I starting out as a songwriter instead of an artist. I'm always wanting to give other musicians like a kickstart. So I'm so down for that.
Absolutely. My last question, definitely, I'm glad you brought up, your songwriting ability. With everything that's going on in the world, quarantining and things that we're dealing with, how does that affect your songwriting? Do you find yourself maybe a little bit more somber, or where you're, the happier songs that you're writing is a little bit more of a challenge, or does this quarantine time at all affect your songwriting ability?
Yeah, you know what? I've definitely used this time to work on myself as a person, as a human, to work on um, the inner me and to finding peace and working on my flaws and accepting myself. So it's been kind of actually hard for me to write songs right now just because we can't be in person. And for me, it's like I live off the energy and love the energy of other people and being in a room to songwrite. And it's so much harder doing it through Zoom and whatnot on like a chat. So yeah, it's been hard, but I feel like everything's gonna get better slowly.
Absolutely will. For people, thank you so much for the time, BB. I really
Thank you
appreciate it.
so much. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go to Andrea with ABC Radio.
Oh, Andrea, that's my
Hey,
girl.
hey, Vivi.
Hi, Andrea. How are you? Nice to see you again.
So you were talking about how you really love the energy of being in the same room with someone when you're writing a song. How has it been for you to do these performances, especially tonight, where you have a very small audience and a room full of like cardboard cutouts? How do you keep up the energy?
I think that, well, I not, I think that, I know that I hype myself before, and instead of having 10 dancers, I only have two, but I have Doja, so it's like we're like all four of us, but we try to hype ourselves up, listen to music, and then just excite ourselves, just know that it's, I feel like this is going to be it's going to be best for the people watching it, and that's what we're doing. We're performing for those people, so we want to bring the best for everybody watching at home to bring everybody together. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird with the cutouts, but you do what you have to do.
And it's been a really hard year, but we're going into Thanksgiving. What are you most thankful for personally this year?
I am most thankful for my parents, my brother, my fans, my dog Bear, and I'm thankful that there's change happening in the world. I feel like we are, as a people, we're heading in the right direction, and I can feel that. So I'm really thankful for that.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, next we're gonna go to Jennifer with Extra. Let's bring up Jennifer.
I don't even know who I'm wearing.
Hi, BB.
Hi, Jennifer.
I love the fiery red hair. Do redheads have more fun?
You know what? I guess so. It depends. It depends. I think it's more fiery. I feel more fiery.
Well, you should, I think. And you have your new album coming out. What kind of headspace were you in when you were writing some of these songs?
I was definitely in a vulnerable headspace. I was talking, the album is based off of all my insecurities when it comes to my body and loving food and it being a love and hate relationship. My love hate relationship with social media, which is with Baby I'm Jealous. It's about sabotaging things in my life, being my worst enemy sometimes. So my album was, I wouldn't say dark. I think it's more insightful, and it comes off dark because I feel like to grow and to empower yourself, you have to go through those dark moments within yourself and accept them, and that's how you make it through the other side of loving yourself and being a more positive, peaceful person.
Very inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next is going to be Rachel with ET. Let's bring up Rachel. Make sure you're unmuted.
Hey, Bebe, nice to chat with you tonight.
How are you?
I'm doing well, hon. Really looking forward to your performance. Of course, this award show is quite different from years past at the AMAs, and you're performing with Doja. How different and difficult was it for you to get rehearsal time together leading up to this live performance for all of us?
It was difficult, but we made it work. It was constant testing, and you would go into the rehearsal space, and then it was every 45 minutes. It had to be aired out for 15 minutes and cleaned. So you'd be in the middle of rehearsals, and everybody would be aired out, and you have to have your masks on, and all the above. And we were tested. I mean, I was tested twice a week for this whole week because I had just shot a movie recently. So I was tested two times a day for like a week straight. So it's been a very intense week, and it's a lot of safety precautions, but it's worth it. And it's definitely different, but I'm just excited to be here and to be doing this.
We are excited you are there, and we're very excited to get together with you in October. We invited you to get first over to your house, and you were gushing about not being lonely during quarantine because you had a man in your life.
Yes,
I gotta ask, I hope the two of you are still together and going strong.
we are.
So, you are?
Yes.
Nice. So how are you two lovebirds spending the holidays? This is your first together.
Well, I think we're gonna spend time with his family, and but we take tests before we see his parents. But yeah, he's been awesome. I've been working really hard, and he had off the other night, and he cooked me a steak, and which I didn't eat because I've been trying to stay away from meat right now. But he made me a salad and chicken and steak, and I came home from rehearsals, and he was like, "Look," and I was like, check it. You got a star. You get a star. He's awesome.
That is awesome. Well, wishing you the best this holiday season with your new guy, and of course, best of luck tonight with your performance.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Rebecca with Getty. Let's bring up Rebecca. Make sure you're unmuted.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So I know this is your second time performing at the AMAs. What makes this award show so special for you?
Just being here with like people I know. I bumped into Katy Perry the other day. I mean, we couldn't hug or do anything because we had to like do our 6 feet apart. But just bumping into people you know, and the energy is amazing. And even though we're in these tough times, we all know that we're here to bring entertainment to people, and we're doing what we love. So you still feel that warmth, and it's exciting, and even though it's much different.
And I know you're performing with Doja tonight. You know, the AMAs is known for bringing amazing artists together for these unique collaborations. You've had the opportunity to collab with a lot of different people. Is there any particular artist that you're still hoping to do a collaboration with?
I would love to write a song for Kanye West, like a hook. I've come very close, but then it just never made the end mark. So I love songwriting. That's my first passion. So I would love to write like a hook for him or something.
Like more of the gospel Kanye or like the old Kanye?
Probably either or. It depends on what happens. Like whatever comes out of me. I have to be in the mood, you know? And I have to like write it, and then it has to feel right for me to be able to send it over. And I'm too nervous to send anything over because I feel like it's not good enough for him. Like it has to be perfect, you know?
Don't worry about that. Perfection is an illusion. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.